Yeah,
That's the official name.
Oh, we're on air. Hey, everybody, I'm Shane. I am here with Rosie Flores.
That's me.
Enjoyed the show tonight.
Thank you.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
Good. So I start these off by talking about the history of the artist and the duck, and you've been playing here for a long time, 15, 10?
I think it was 97 maybe was the first time I played here with Kelly Willis
You
and
played with Kelly.
and Lisa Morales. We did, the three of us girls sitting up here trading songs.
The song swap,
Song swap.
as we say in the industry.
Yeah, and it was packed. It was it's like the best money I've ever made.
Why don't we do that?
Packed.
Why don't we do that again?
Okay, yeah, I'm sure they would.
They would.
They loved it. They had a great time because we talked about it.
I'm going to call them as soon as we're done. I don't really know that well, but Rusty will.
Call
Where's
him up.
Rusty will do it.
Rusty, call him up. We want to do it. Repeat.
I got you on camera saying it, so you can't deny it. You can't Donald Trump it.
I wouldn't think of it.
Okay, so we're going to get in these questions. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
What was the first record you purchased with your own hard-earned money?
I was a little girl and I didn't have much money, so my parents probably bought it for me. It was a Beatle record. I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Oh, was the record or the single? Do you remember?
It was a single.
Okay.
But my parents were record collectors, so they would buy,
And you would
all
listen.
kinds of
Right.
stuff. So we had all kinds of records around the house. But I think it was when the Beatles came out was when I was like, I want to have my own records,
Nice. Okay.
So, they would just buy all the other stuff during the 50s and, the Elvis albums and Bobby Rydell and Bobby V and
Okay.
all
the
that
stuff.
stuff. But yeah, I love music. I still buy records.
So what was your first show? What was the first show that you wanted to go to? Like, I know your parents probably took you to some
Well,
stuff, but
My mother took us to see the Rolling Stones
Okay,
in
well.
1965
where was that?
in Balboa Park, San Diego.
Okay.
But before that, 2 years before that, my very first concert was the Beach Boys.
Oh, wow. That was your first concert at
My
Beach
very
Boys.
first live concert, rock and roll, was the Beach Boys, and that was in San Diego, also at Balboa Park. And I went backstage and met them, and one of them kissed me on the lips, and I was only 13. And I was
one?
like, okay, I get it.
Welcome to rock and roll.
Go see a show, then go backstage and meet the boys, and then get a kiss.
Yeah, that happens.
Got it.
That happens for everybody on their first show.
It happened to everybody?
No, I mean, that happens to everybody. They get to go backstage, meet the band, get a kiss on their first show.
Really? Oh, my
No,
God.
it
I
doesn't
thought I was
happen.
special.
You are. That doesn't happen to anybody. David Coverdale did not kiss me on my lips on my first concert.
Who kissed you?
No, David Coverdale.
Remember
the
my
band
guy's name
Whitesnake?
was David, too, but not Coverdale.
Oh, okay.
It was David Marks.
That's the one that did it?
He's the one that kissed me. And
So
of course, he would never remember because I was just
Well, he probably
some little kid.
doesn't want anybody to know because he'd go to jail.
Oh, he was like 14.
Oh, then it's okay. Like how
We
that
were all
works.
kids back then.
So I like to ask the singer-songwriters this question, but you are a guitar player too. What's your favorite guitar riff? Do you have one? Like one just sticks out?
Not really.
No.
It changes.
Yeah.
We've been playing Batman lately, so
Okay.
that might be
That one's
one of my
fun.
favorite fun riffs.
That
We've
one's
been
fun.
playing
I
Batman.
haven't had anybody say that yet.
Well,
Y'all didn't do that tonight.
we need the whole band for that one.
Okay,
And I have
fine.
to have my other guitar players.
When you play with Kelly and Lisa, I think y'all can work it up.
If we rehearse, we certainly could.
And we're gonna do it.
Okay.
So who?
You heard him say it.
So if somebody came and you said we're gonna have the biggest tour in the world, we want you to open. You could live in or dead band members. Who would you take? Bass player, drummer, keyboardist, whatever you want. It could be as big as Lyle's or just a
You
trio.
want me to pick a band that lives
but
in
not
heaven?
somebody that you play with currently or have played with, but like
But are
a
you
dream band.
asking like people that have already passed
Either or.
on?
Passed on or still around?
Who would be my favorite band? It's hard to pick. I have a band that I would play with in heaven, but then I would have great people I would like to play with here.
Well, you could do one or the other.
Well,
Doesn't
I
matter.
would. Let's see. Well, I really miss my drummer that was the dearly departed Donald Lindley.
Okay.
But But I really like playing with Chris, the guy I played with tonight, for his living drummers. Another one that's passed on, Levon Helm from the band.
He played here.
He played here.
He did.
That doesn't surprise me. Everybody's played here.
Well, a lot of people.
Yeah. This is a historical venue.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really proud to be here. Let's see, Jaco Pastorius on bass, Jimi Hendrix on lead guitar.
No, you'll be on rhythm. You'll be on lead.
I'll be on rhythm.
Okay, fine.
I will let Jimmy
It's your
play.
band.
Maybe Jeff Beck could be in the band, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, Jeff Beck would be nice in the band.
All right.
I really like, what's the guy's name, the drummer that plays with Paul McCartney? What's his name?
His band now?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
not Ringo, but the other.
Yes.
But no, nothing
Does anybody
against
know the
Ringo.
question to this?
Okay,
Anybody know the answer to this question?
Ringo, I choose you,
Okay.
actually, Ringo.
I mean,
I
he's a
love
good-
Ringo's playing.
Fine.
I like his fills. I like his tom-toms. And I love his personality.
Are we still talking about drums?
Yeah, I'm trying to put a band together. Dream band. Okay, Paul McCartney on bass. Then.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
There you go. Good enough. I don't want to put you on the spot. So did you ever have an aha moment in your life where it was like you saw something, read lyrics, heard something that was like, I want to do this? Or was it sort of just your parents had a collection and you just heard all kinds of things growing up? Or was there like a light switch that went off?
Oh, gosh. I was always, my father had a 2-track tape recorder, and he used to, after dinner, he used to put it on the kitchen table, clear off all the dishes, put the 2-track tape recorder in, and there was a magazine, excuse me, there was a magazine called The Hit Parade when I was a kid, and my dad would buy that, because he loved to sing, and so did we. We were singing kids, and we would record. We had the lyrics there to turn page 5, and we started recording us, and one of those recordings can be heard on my Rockabilly Philly record.
Really?
It's at the very tail end. It's a bonus track, and it's that song, I'm going to sit right down and write myself a letter.
Okay.
But I'm like 7 singing it.
Nice. You should
So,
play that
yeah.
on your Gimme Country show.
I should. I didn't.
I listened to you the other day.
Are you
I listened to
serious?
the other side more than I listened to the countryside, but
Yeah.
I really like that stuff.
Yeah, I
It's
did it.
fun.
I was on there for an hour and a half or
Yeah, I
something.
think I listened to it.
Yeah, it was fun. I played Rockabilly and told stories.
Yeah, it was cool.
You
I
heard
enjoyed
it?
I did.
You did? Wow,
Yeah.
You're the only person I've talked to that heard it.
I tell everybody, I listen to they have the metal part in the country. I listen to more of the metal stuff, but I saw that you had a show. I listened to your show, John Doe's show. I'll listen to Jesse every once in a while.
And,
So,
and
it's
Chris
fun.
Rhodes.
I know he's on there, but I haven't
He
listened to his
plays
show
really
yet.
good stuff too.
Yeah.
He's Jesse's bass player.
I know Chris.
Yeah.
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 I'll check him out too.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good talker.
I mean, I like him.
He really is.
He is a good talker. I know him that well.
We used to be in a band together.
So for the final question, at least on the questions, what are we quarantine? I say quarantine watching, but you got any Netflix shows you're watching? Everybody needs a new show. Got anything you're watching, or are you one of these people that don't watch TV?
You know, I love watching movies. I've just really been getting into going to the big screen movies lately. And I saw Jurassic Park, and I
Okay.
saw the new Elvis movie.
Rosie and
but,
Teresa went and saw that. They loved it.
Yeah,
Elvis.
it was really good. And but you know, I'm still trying to catch up with Better Call Saul.
That was a
Because
good one.
I'm a late catcher-upper on it. But Bob Odenkirk I've always been a big fan of his. And he's great in it, and I love the story. And, you know, it's kind of a spin-off of Breaking Bad, but it's not really about Breaking Bad
It was
at all.
It was pre that time, right? Before he.
Yeah, it's supposed to be when he was turning
Yeah.
into an attorney and what his life was like. And he's really good, and I like the writing on it. And so that's been the new Netflix thing that I'm trying to catch on
Nice.
to. And
I liked that show. I never finished. I got to get back to it.
yeah, and I just finished Pistol, which was on Hulu. Was it Hulu? I think it is. And it was about the Sex Pistols, and it was like a 6-part series on
No, I have to check
how
that
they
out.
formed. And I thought the casting was really good, and it was kind of, you know, really interesting to kind of get their story told.
Right.
Their story told, because, I mean, they really were, you know, kind of the beginnings of punk rock,
Right.
you know.
I'll
From
have
what
to check
I
that
know,
out.
I mean, what do I know?
I knew that was coming
But
out.
I
hadn't
always
seen
thought
it.
the Sex Pistols were like, never mind the Bullocks was the first punk rock record I ever heard.
No, they're great. I'll check that out for sure.
It's cool.
So to end this interview, I do some either ors.
Mm-hmm.
And before we go into it, just because you say you like one doesn't mean you dislike the other. It's your opinion.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer them. Jim Lauderdale didn't want to answer any of them because I think he knows half the people, so he was very diplomatic. But the first one,
He is diplomatic.
the first one is the universal Beatles or Stones.
It's really hard. I started out Beatles, then I went to Stones, and now I'm back to Beatles.
Okay. It could be a song. You didn't really answer it, but that's okay. We'll go with Beatles.
I'll go with Beatles.
Dolly or Aretha?
Aretha.
Aretha. Elvis or Sinatra?
Huh?
Elvis or Sinatra?
Oh, Sinatra.
Everybody's saying Sinatra, which shocked me.
Yeah, but I'm a jazz singer too, so I
Yeah.
love all those songs that he recorded back then, and
Okay.
the songwriters and the melodies and the arrangements, and it was a great era.
Yeah.
And Elvis is just kind of 3-chord R&B rock and roll. So
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this with everybody for a long time, and it's the same questions, and it's
Yeah.
been Elvis is like just, I mean, Sinatra's knocked that one out of the park.
I mean,
thought
if
it'd
I
be
was
more.
going to date one of them, it would be Elvis.
I don't think you want to date either one of them, from what I hear.
No, I would want to date Elvis.
I would want to date Elvis.
I would want to have like a week on a desert island with him.
So the next one.
Not now, but when he was alive.
I'm
Like around 1958 or something.
going to leave that alone.
Yeah, leave that alone.
Willie or Johnny?
Oh, Johnny for sure.
Okay.
I met Johnny,
Yeah?
and I met I've met Roseanne and stuff like that, but Johnny was really funny with me when he met me, and he was a cut up and everything, and I met him at the airport, and he goes, well, we're going to go and get our baggage. He goes, I see you've already got yours.
He said that to you?
Like, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Johnny.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it. Michael Jackson or Prince?
Michael Jackson.
Thank you. Lady Gaga or Madonna?
I don't know. I just like his music
I
better.
do too.
And I like the way he dances. I want to dance like Jackson. Want to dance like Jackson. I got to do the moonwalk too. Moonwalk.
That's the best it's ever been done
Well,
on this stage.
it's not sliding as easy.
I used to moonwalk down my 5th grade class. Take
You
the
did?
shoes off, wait for the wax person to come.
Yeah, wait for it to get waxy.
I never
It's
did.
better
a
in
good
your
job.
socks.
Yeah, I loved Michael. I had a zipper jacket, parachute pants. I had everything.
Ah,
Yeah, I was quite.
I love it.
Yeah.
You're a badass, aren't you?
No,
Yeah, you are. You're probably singer,
no,
songwriter,
no,
artist,
no,
hot rod man,
no.
great cook.
God, I don't feel very good about myself all of a sudden. Yes,
Renaissance man.
but can't gigolo.
I know there's something you do great. We're going to figure it out before the end of this interview.
Now I'm like, I don't know what to say anymore. Lady Gaga or Madonna?
Oh, Lady Gaga, man.
Metallica.
All the way.
Metallica or Sabbath?
Metallica.
Thank you. Van Halen or Zeppelin?
Oh, that's hard. Well, there is Jimmy Page. Zeppelin.
Okay. NWA or
That's
Beastie
my
Boys?
opinion, not yours.
I know, but people have wrong answers.
Wrong answers. That is an incorrect answer, Rosie Flores.
Maybe I'm good at judging. Maybe that's what I'm good at.
Yeah, okay,
Not
you could
really,
be
I
a
don't
judge.
know.
You could be the county judge.
I would probably. Never mind.
So judgmental.
NWA or Beastie Boys? I can do Zeppelin. You're good.
Oh, God, they're both good. NWA, they started it all.
Thanks. Billie Eilish or Adele?
Eilish.
There's no wrong answer on that one, but I'm with you. I lean Eilish.
Eilish makes me happy,
She does me too.
and Adele makes me sad, makes me want to cry.
So last one is John Prine or Bob Dylan?
Prine.
Prine? He's killing Dylan.
He is.
Yeah.
Prine was a friend of mine, and I've never met Dylan.
A lot of people say that. I mean, I think that's the big thing with, like, Prine was friendable and Dylan kind of isn't.
He hides out.
Yeah.
But they're both 200% amazing songwriters. So one is not better than the other as far as their songwriting
No, that's not.
ability.
It's just preferences.
But who do I want to hang out with? John Prine.
Me too.
He's fun.
I think I'd be scared of Dylan.
Then I can hang out with his wife too, and she's really cool.
She is.
And his kids. We got to bring Prine back. Let's bring Prine back.
So if you could bring
Let
one
him
person,
go,
if you
Heaven.
bring in one person back, who you bringing back? This is a new question. I think I'm going to ask people this.
John Prine. I'm bringing John Prine back.
No, wait, but think about this
Oh,
for a second.
think about
you
it?
Can take, You
Okay.
can bring anybody back. You're not bringing Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan,
My
Dimebag
mom.
Daryl.
I'm bringing my mom
There
back.
you go. That is sweet.
Oh, man. 100% bringing mom back.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a new question.
If you met her, you would want her back too.
I want her back for you.
And my friends, they
Okay.
want her back too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's all I got for you. Thank you very much for sitting down
Thank
with me.
you.
I'm
It's
gonna
nice
go.
to meet you, Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer. That's what I
Did,
get.
did I get the name wrong? What's your name again?
Hey, Spencer's good.
Spence?
No, Shane.
Shane.